What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included here in our Prehistoric DLC. In our last episode, we put together ourselves some infinite storage. Gas. Here we go. And here we're storing carbon dioxide. We have 135 kilograms of in every tile. Here we're storing some hydrogen. Look how much hydrogen is in that bad boy. Love it. Here we got some chlorine. This thing's going up. And then over here we have some natural gas. So we're storing the natural gas from those two geysers right there, and then we're storing chlorine from this, and this contraption I got going on here. A bunch of chlorine is going from here into there, and then the carbon dioxide is just like residual carbon dioxide that our various machines make. So like all of our natural gas generators, carbon dioxide goes in there. I don't know why I'm storing the carbon dioxide. I just want to. I don't know. And then I also have our infinite fluid storage. We'll go to liquid here, and we have polluted water. Look, 26 tons, 26 tons of water, 35 tons of water. I don't know, a ton of water. It's a buttload of water, which is a real measurement, a buttload. I don't know what it is, but it's a real measurement. Go look it up. And we're piping in some water. We redesigned a lot of our piping, so that piping and then also the gas piping, now that we finished like collecting up the gases that we had in various parts of the map, not just like around the map, but that we had stored. We rerouted our oxygen. Oh, also, I want to show you guys some pretty cool stuff. Well, I think it's cool because it uses like the bridges as like checkpoints. So you can see that these two right here is kind of responsible for providing oxygen to the left side of the base. These two are responsible for providing oxygen to the right side of the base, and then these two right here is primarily used for my suits. So you can see that it comes up, it goes to the left for that one, to the right to that one, and then left for that one, right for this one. And we also have this little thing right here because let's empty that. I gotta figure out how to. Every now and then, it's very rare, but every now and then, like a piece of hydrogen, a singular piece of hydrogen, gets sucked up, and so that's why we have like one hydrogen right here because it pumped hydrogen into our base, and then that's why we have hydrogen right there. But yeah, as you could just see, freaking Sonyar over here just ate some oxygen, so that's why we have like the oxygen right there. But yeah, what I want to show you is this like feeding system that I have. So obviously, as the dupes inhale oxygen, it can get replaced pretty easily, but most of their time is spent outside the base. Not as of late because I've been running out of things to do, but the suits obviously take a big hit. You could see that there's like a lot missing here. We can get rid of that. So what I had set up is that I want the middle one, or well, this row right here, the right side, to be primarily used for the oxygen. So I have a gate. Well, it's not a gate, but it's more or less a gate. So this gas bridge, you kind of think of gas bridge as diodes, and well, vice versa, I guess, if you want to look at it this way. So it's saying that the oxygen can enter in this way and go this way. You cannot backfill, and that's pretty much how a diode in electricity works, is that it's a little, imagine it as like a little gate saying only allows in one direction. So we'll have oxygen enter through here, and it's yeah, it can only come through this way, and it fills these up. But then I have this setup right here where if something bridges onto a line, meaning that the output of the bridge is on a line, it will prioritize whatever is on that line first. So if there is a gap, then this will fill the gap. So, but at first, we now see that bridges will prioritize, well, liquids and fluids. Liquids and fluids. Nope, those are the same thing. Fluids and gases prioritize entering gates, white gates first. So it'll be coming this way, and it'll prioritize filling up over here to fill, oxygen into the base. But if at any point this is full, which it is now, it is allowed to come over here to sit right here and fill in gas when this one is lacking. So primary role of this is to make sure that everyone can breathe inside the base. Secondary role is to fill this oxygen, is to fill the Atmos suits if this one is lacking. And then I have the same exact setup over here. It will prioritize making sure that the entire base, this is the last one, the entire base is full of oxygen, and then it comes to this gate. I keep calling them gates, but they're bridges. And I have the same setup here. If this one is lacking, this can back up, but only if we have filled oxygen all the way. And then I just have the same setup on the right side over here too. We have our oxygen coming up, prioritizing filling the base, right, all the way over here. And then secondary coming over here to bridge onto the gas line of that this is its main priority. So this is the main priority, and then this is secondary. So that's kind of what I have going on. I've had it for a little bit. I just haven't explained it, but I'm really proud of it. Making sure that everything's full of oxygen. Let's see. I wanted to show off something else, but oh well. We'll get in today's episode. What I would like to do is start taming some of these volcanoes, but that's like a couple things down the way because we need to research some conveyor rail thermosensors, so we're getting that done. And also to tame these motherfuckers, I'm gonna need a bunch of steel, which we don't currently have a refinery set up. And so today I hope to build our refinery setup along with getting into a little bit of the volcano. And I kind of messed with, you see some stuff built here, but I kind of messed with it to see what kind of build that I want to do. And we're going to do something like this. So we're going to have, I want to leave 3 spaces here, like how I left 3 spaces here, because I want to put transit tubes. They'll like get into this little guy and go swoop, swoopity swoop, and go on way over there. Actually, what if I oxygenate? No. So they'll get into transit tubes. They can get into it like here, I'll probably do, and then they go swoop, and then it's gonna be like a short little trip, but that'll be the trip, whatever. So transit tube there, and then I think I'm gonna do, oh, just kidding. We're gonna do you out of igneous rock, actually. So we're gonna do a whole 4 spaces between each one, and we're gonna have 3 of them. And what we're gonna do? No, I want igneous. Oops, just kidding. Whoops. Oh, I just fuck everything. Fucking everything up. Okay, so igneous rock goes here. And what we're gonna be doing, let's see, plumbing. We are going to have the cooling loop, or this is going to have, or be a cooling loop. Jesus Christ, can't talk for shit. Into a direct. You'll see. Hold on. Let me build it. Okay, and then we'll get we'll get some more igneous rock that goes here, and then we'll need to destroy these ladders. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have a cooling loop here that's specifically for all of the fluid that will be for the coolant here. There we go. Those are the words I'm looking for. Hold on. Let me look at and the fluid that I want to use is gunk. Yeah, we're gonna gunk it up because gunk can be really hot. So we're gonna build that. Where's all my dupes? I feel like they're all on vacation. Which means, so now let me get some bridges, And I know some people will yell at me because it's not good to bridge from one location on the side here into that, but we're okay. It's gonna be all right. What am I trying to say? From one side of an insulated tile into the other side of the insulated tile. Because the bridge itself will be able to transfer heat to this location. It'll transfer heat from this to here. And maybe it'll be okay, or maybe I'll have a bad time. We will find out soon enough. But what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to have the gunk rotate around in here, and it's going to give off its heat to some steam turbines. And we're going to get steam turbines out of lead, because fuck it. And so we're going to put that the steam turbine is sucking up the hot air directly above. And we're going to put 3 of them. So one for each. And then die a little bit. Let's make sure that all the power is going right there. And we're going to suck out all this air. Suck out the air. But we want to build everything first. What am I looking for here? It should be in utilities. I'm looking for the thermo boys, these guys. Where are you at? You're in plumbing? I guess that makes sense. So we need you guys to go somewhere. But first we need to figure out how we're gonna set up our aqua tuners. So I'm gonna set down some aqua tuners, but they are not. I need to do this all in pause so that I can build these things. So we're gonna do. It's gonna enter here, and then do one of these, like that, and then come off, and then we can go up. So that means we can actually wall that. Okay, that looks good. And let's go back to this guy, and I need to put some bridges. Bridge. Okay, and then we can get rid of the aqua tuners, because we obviously need to make those out of steel. Then while we're at it, let's make sure to get in this fluid. Well, get out the water. The water needs to come on out. Come on out, little Billy. And then the aqua tuners will go in there. And that's right. That was the whole reason that I needed to see. So I need this way? I need them to go this way. And we'll go with nickel. Sure. Wait, right? So it needs to be cooled down, and immediately after cooling, okay. So let's fix these, because I don't want any bridges. I don't want any bridges on my. Oh my god. Nope, this isn't gonna work. I guess we're bridging. But it's okay, because bridges they're okay to be built if the entire bridge is inside of what's it called? These guys. The insulated tile. So I'm gonna need to cool down these dudes. And another thing, I will be using this cooling loop to cool down not only the steam turbines, but I'll also be cooling down something I'm gonna have set up for hydrogen. I'm gonna set up some betas which, let me double check the betas. So I'm going to need that cool... Oh my god, stay still. I'm going to need... Oh my god. You like -50 and 0, but is livable external ranges between... Okay, so what if I make you like -10? So I can make the cooling negative like 10 or 15, and I'm gonna set up this little thing in here to where we're gonna make a bunch of hydrogen gas from the betas, little beta boys, and let's get this going like this. And then another thing I gotta do is so I'm gonna have 3 aqua tuners in here, which is a lot of fucking power. So what we should do, let me double check where the frickin' auto tuner or thermo aqua tuner is gonna sit. I think I had it sitting like this, so that means that power is sitting right there. So I can then take this insulated tell you no. Oh, also I need that to go there. And we're gonna do this little setup that I got right here. We're gonna do that right here. So that we can get the power into the setup right there. But we need to not build this insulated tile and not build this heavy watt joint plate, because we need to suck out all the air of this guy and suck out all the air of this dude. So we're gonna go like this, but not that. Okay. All right. So we'll build all of that, and in the meantime, I do need to build some steel. So here's what we'll do. Bottle drainer. Here, here, and here. And we are going to bridge onto. So that's what it refers to, bridging onto, like what I was showing back over there. I'm gonna bridge onto with gunk. So let's fill up these lines with gunk, and we can make some steel, because I do need steel for these aqua tuners. And you know, I got this little setup here, and I know there are some people that like to build. Who's starving? You know, these oak shells. You guys are okay to just kind of pass off. You know, you guys will be all right. You know, some people will be like, oh, just make a sauna, you know, an industrial brick or whatever. But I don't know. I don't really. I'm not really feeling that, you know. And I feel like everyone does that. So it's like, you know, some guy that I was watching was like, yeah, you want to be able to play however you want, and like if you keep doing the same thing over and over, that's not too fun, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna do this, because I don't know, I think it's pretty cool and isolated. Plus, like, we have a lot of room, so I can make like cooling systems for each and every individual little guy. Automation. You need. Are you guys are going from left to right, so that means that the automation should be like that. Right there. Might as well get everything in, you know? No, really, like, where is everyone? I feel like they're not doing things. Let's make sure that all of this is priority 2. So that no one's running around picking this shit up. Okay. I understand. We haven't built it yet. We're not there yet. And what we'll do is... I do need a liquid lock. So I actually need to build the liquid lock on this side, because it's too close. So we're just going to do something like this. Right here. Destroy that. Don't build those. Hmm. Or do I build the liquid lock lower? We're gonna build it lower. So that we can then come over here. I mean, it's whatever. I think it'll be okay. Okay, and then we need a bottle drainer right there. Where's everybody? These are like priority 5s. Is everybody on vacation? You know what? I think it's time that I could probably get another duplicate. I've like talked about getting one for a fucking while, and in fact we do need one. So let's see what we got going on here. We're doing a 2-to-1 ratio. So let's see how many dupes we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Compared to our 4 boops. So we do need a normal guy. We need a Nisbet. No, let's see. I don't know what we need. Let's just find someone that is kind of like an all-around, I guess. So you can do grilling, immune to chili, increase creativity. Let's reject them all. Yeah, we'll get someone that's like pretty decent at everything. What I'm gonna do is cancel all of this sweep command. Because I keep seeing these guys come down here. And even though I set these at like really low priorities, I'm seeing them still go do stuff. So let's just, whoops, that's not. So we're gonna cancel everything over here. And I think I had like a bunch of shit on the side. Like sweep up all the stuff on the side. But maybe I need to figure out my fucking priorities again. I always need to figure out my priorities. Now maybe this will get built at in a more timely manner. Because like once we get this going, then we'll be able to make some steel, and that is something that we have to do in order to build the rest of this. Because right now you can see I only have 1 kilo, and I need a lot. So here we're gonna get some gunk, right? Let me look at gunk. 447.9 as opposed to oil, which only goes up to 400. So yeah, we want the gunk. Give me the gunk. And we need a way to get out the gunk. Right now we have no way of getting gunk. So we'll do... Let's see here. We have to extend this out a little bit. Because we need a bottle filler. So that means you need another one. And then you need... Sure, let's go up. Because you get all weird. There we go. And then we'll be able to get gunk. Because this is all gunk. All of this is bionic dupe P. Yes. Fantastic. So while we're in here, let's clean up as well. Can't have a dirty room. Clean up your room, everybody. I believe we have... Oh, nice. Yeah, we're like almost there, honestly. We're gonna suck all this out, build this, close it, and then do this thing. Oh, we do need to destroy those ladders. That'll end up like that. You can crawl up there. Wait, that doesn't look right. There we go. And then we need the bottle emptier here. And as long as we fill up these two, then we're pretty good. Okay, here we go. Look at that. We're getting some gunk. And then I said to fill this up with gunk, we'll copy and paste right there so we can get some gunk going on in there. In the R. Words are hard, okay? Clean that up as well. Go on, dupes. Dupe your thing. Haha. Oh, I'm sorry. So like we do need. Okay, I think we need to. For a while, I needed to figure out what I'm doing with radiation. Radiation is always. It's not difficult per se. It's always just been like annoying to me. So let's move all this stuff. Not that. We need to move automation. We need to move this automation. And we need to move this guy right here. And then with a storage bin. No, I think the storage bin will be okay. We do need to replace this, though. That needs to go there. This needs to go here. With the automation back in. And actually, we need to flip this filter gate. So sorry, deconstruct you. Get some power, move you over. Because pretty much what's happening here is that we need to move material studies right here so that we could generate radiation and shoot it over. And where do you stand, Mr. Dupe? Or Mrs. Dupe? You're standing in the middle. So, okay, that's fine. That's fine because I do want a storage bin. Okay, let's get some power on you. Truck that guy. We need the automation to come up like this. And then over, and you need a filter gate. Right there. All the data banks go in this guy. There we go. Okay, so now we need... do I move this gas, or what am I doing here? Are we done with this? Are we filling up with gunk? Gunk. We gunking it up, boys. Good. And now that that's built, we'll cover this up. And we need to keep building all this stuff. This is not unreachable. Yeah, you guys can get down there. Okay. Alright, so now let's build this radiation thing that I got planned here. We always got to do... What is... sulfur, I believe it is? Let me see. We're gonna use Wheezeworts. Let me see how many Wheezewort guys we have. Oh, God, I can't type. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Wheezeworts. Waterweed. Are you telling me that we do not have any Wheezeworts? Is that what's happening? You son of a bitch. Okay. So, if no Wheezeworts, can we... Let me look at some of the radiation. Yeah, I want this as well. This joint plate. Okay. Alright. We're getting stupid now. We now need radiation lamps. We're gonna go... 2... with this guy like this. I hope he's gonna be okay. We're gonna do a rad bolt. And a wall. And then a... Because I don't want dupes over here. So we're gonna go shipping like this. Well, let's build like that stuff, I guess. We'll build that Oh, okay. How much power do these take? 104.80? That's okay. What are we... Potential load... 1680, that's because there's all this. You'll get one of those. And you'll get one of those. And these, and you'll get those. Okay, and then build this. Wait, yeah. We do need some automation, though. Because I need all of this to stop. And this one, output sends a green signal when its Red Bull is full. So we need to come on over here. Somewhere there'll be a break. And what is this? Enable building, red signal, disable building. So we will do... yeah, shut everything off. And we do a not gate. Not gate, please. There we go. Disabled by automation. Yeah, I don't want this on at all. Especially when duplicants are being stupid. Okay. First we clean up everything. And then I'm gonna build a wall. Oh my god, can we stop? Hold on. Stop. Stop it. We are like building stuff. Okay, build those two, and I need to see where this guy, if it can get... It can. Awesome. So we're gonna do you. And then right here. Power. And we will do radiation. Actually, we need to build you out of plastic. We're gonna build a wall of plastic. Plastic tile. And pick that up. In fact, we'll do a couple plastic. And then this will be uranium. No! Mine it, Jack. You're always ruining my plans. And you're gonna be without power for a little bit. Hold on. Okay, let's build another wall. We're gonna build a wall, and it's gonna be the best wall. I don't know, whatever the fuck he says. Uranium ore? Enriched uranium? Whatever, uranium goes in here. Okay, I think we're set. Because now if we do this... Oh, wait, no, we're not done yet. We need... Oh, no. You are useless. Hold on. You're useless because I don't have a rad bolt deflector. Or what if, like... Okay. We're getting real stupid here. Okay, we're gonna shoot it to the right. And then shoot it to the right, and then shoot it down. This is kind of stupid. Hopefully these guys don't eat up a lot of radiation. Good luck, everybody. How are we doing? I think you stand here mostly safe. Yeah, I think we're okay. Are you working? Awaiting uranium ore. You do not want to give it uranium ore. I have uranium. Oh. Fuck you. Okay, let me see. Well, what if I deconstruct that one? Then how much radiation are you suffering from in this spot right here? Still good. Oh, wait. It's mostly safe. That's good. That's what we want. Okay, so we have this dumb little fucking radiation thing. In fact, we don't want enriched uranium. And then what we'll do, now that we have all this nonsense, we can put in a doopy boy here, dupe sensor, and a light. And let's get a filter gate. Eventually. And then get some automation wire. Like that, like that. And we will get some rad bolts here in a second. Let's relocate you to there. Actually, I want enriched uranium here. Enriched. Enriched uranium goes there. Okay, you know what? This isn't half bad. Let's make sure it's all good and no one gets shot. Okay. You know what? That works. How is this coming along? We need to get water in here. Enable auto bottle like that. And you guys are good, right? Let's make some steel, baby. And what we can do in the middle here is set up like certain things. We can have like a shipping guy. Shipping guy can go here and here. Look at that, we got some steel. Let me see that gunk. 213. Not bad. We'll go another one. Here we go. Okay, you know what? I think this is going pretty well. And this needs to... Oh, it can't pick up that little guy. But I'm pretty sure we do need that there. So that these guys aren't getting blasted. So we got research going on. Man, I wanted to use the Wheezeworts, but that was not a thing. This should be enough water. So here's what we'll do. Deconstruct this guy and this guy. And we'll stop on the water, because we do have some right there. And then we can then close this off. And we can get in a ladder. And a ladder. And let's get... build those guys. And you know what? We'll just use power for now in here. What's my time at? 37. Nice. We're making some time. We're gonna pump out here, 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 and here. And we just want them to enter the ventilation shaft like this. Like that and that. High pressure, high pressure, high pressure, high pressure. And then gas, or then power goes like this. Power goes like that. And let's prio 8 that, so that it is in fact a nice little chamber. Output pipe full. Why is output pipe full? Let me see here. Output pipe full. Insufficient iron. What if we... Oh no, it's temperaturing in here. I don't want that. But we did... Did we get enough steel at least? No, we still don't have enough steel to build right there. Oh no, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. It's really temperature in here, and these guys are gonna die. It is quite temperature. Let's see, can we get ourselves researching, rocketry, decorating? No, we don't want any of that. Actually, let's take some briar seeds. Briar seeds more gooder. See, watch, this is gonna immediately like break. Here we go, look at that temperature. Oh, I don't have any fucking... Wait, I should. Plastic. Let's deconstruct these guys for now, because this is where my plastic is. Because we need to... Alright, we gotta gas things out. Gas it out. There we go. See, we stole the plastic. And this is a chamber that we can air out. What do we got going on here? Storage tile? Oh yeah, we finished our research. So if we're done with that research, next thing I want to do... So we only have a select few amount of data banks, I believe. Data banks. We have 5, 75, plus 50, 7, 8, 9, 10, 125, minus 600, and 19. We have 119. So let's double check what we got going on. Oh, hold on, let me pause it real quick. If we only have 119, what do I want to use it on? Probably this. Is there anything else that like I really need over? I wish we could build that. I guess it's this. Maybe, and then later targeting beacon. Yeah. But we're getting ready. We're getting ready to build ourselves some tamers. That's good. We're getting there. Okay, let's take out temperature. No temperaturing, please. And once this is a vacuum, then I can cover that. And then we'll be able to come up and down really easily in here so that I can build stuff that I need and then get out. Also, what I'll do around here is I'll build like some decor stuff so that it's not so ugly as they're like sitting there walking or working. You guys, oh, this little piece of hydrogen. How are we still doing over here? Yeah, we got depleted uranium. This is full. Yeah, that's full. So that's why we are not uraniuming, right? Okay. So this system works pretty all right. I mean, it uses power and eats through our uranium ore, but it's all right. So that's going on. Research complete. That's right. So while this is airing out, what can we do here? You know what? Let's build the infrastructure for this. So I can... this will lead into the segue of the next thing that I want to talk about, is that you guys can join my String Beans community if you do so wish to. And we have... Oop. Actually, I want to... No, yeah, it does go this way. Okay. And, yeah, in there, what I'll probably do is set up, like, some blueprints. I'll set up a tab. Or, yeah, anyway, String Beans community, you can join the Discord. We got a link in the description below to join my group Discord and everything. And we hang out, we talk about a lot of dumb shit, and we also play Minecraft, so you guys can get on that if you do so, please. And but most importantly, relating to this here, is that I'll probably set up like an Oxygen Not Included tab and have like certain blueprints, because this is a blueprint that I built. I did find a couple inspiration from some other people, but it's something that I did put together. And we're gonna do, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 off to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up, because the whole thing is the size of 2 steam turbines, I believe. And if we do that and that, then okay, it is in fact 2 steam turbines, and it's the size of this. So let's do that's the size of the entire tamer right there. It's a pretty neat little guy. And we will do... What are we going to do here? So that they can get in and out. Like that. No, like this. Right there. Okay, that looks good. I think you can get in and out of everywhere like that. We are going to need power, obviously. And we are also going to need some... We're going to build some metal tiles here. And I do like gold. I feel like gold is usually pretty good. I'm going to do that. How are we doing? Get out all my gases, please. Critter starvation and oak shell. That is okay, Mr. Oakshell. What do we got? What else do we have going on here? A power transformer? Do I need my power transformer? I'll figure it out. But what we're gonna do is... Let's see, which direction do I have it? Like that? Does that look right? No. It's gonna go this way. Yes. Oh, but we can't build anything. We can't really build anything out of plastic yet, because we need to make sure that we could build our steam turbines here. How are we doing? Go on, gases get. We can probably deconstruct these guys. Construct trucks and the power as well. And then we clean up, getting it all out. Looks like you're done. Almost. Okay. Power, steam turbine, build you out of nickel, might as fucking well. Actually, I had you coming out of lead. There we go. That looks good. Okay, we can continue on with our quest here. Actually, we don't need to destroy those. Destroy those, and that, and that. This liquid lock is really holding. I appreciate you, liquid lock. But now that we have a vacuum, I would like at least a singular aqua tuner. Utilities, thermal aqua tuner. No, we still cannot. I don't know if we're going to be able to get enough steel. We do need to do some plumbing. Because I guess these are full. I fucked this up. Output pipe full. I need to see this move. I'm watching. I'm watching. Output pipe still full? Okay, so back to removing some of you. I'm sorry, I fucked you all up. Grab that, and then we'll build a power plate there. Look at you guys. You guys are doing great things. Look at them working. Get all that gunk out. It's gunking up the system. Ah, stupid, sorry. Okay, and then let's go iron as well. Look at you guys go. It's so cute. Research complete. Good job. I have some fast researchers. And then we're going to need that. Might as well that right there. Automation, rad bolt stuff. So I think I want to like put some to where it's sitting there, right? Because like I want it to be full. Like, see how these are not full? So maybe I want it like this. I feel like this is good right here. So I need like an amount. We're gonna put some gunk back in this bitch. I gotta make sure that these this gunk doesn't reach like four whatever. Wait, okay. So yeah, you leveled out now. See, that's what I want. I want them like that. Okay, and then you should be good now too. All right, I think we did good. So let's get these things. Deconstruct these. Laggin. Laggin. And then let's get that out of my way too, right? Because I can't build. Oh wait, no, I can. Cancel. And then you go right here. And then we don't need these ladders, and we can sweep up all this stuff. All of this stuff is very temperature. I just want my thermo aqua tuner. There's one. I think, let me see, unreachable build. That makes sense. What if I do that guy? Because, you know, because I'm definitely going to need to get in here because of fucking shit. Well, actually, let's close this loop for now. And we will also we'll bridge on and get some. What temperature do I need to get this? Like 0 or negative? Oh, you know what? Polluted oxygen is so fantastic. This is why everyone uses polluted oxygen. Because it is just great, man. I also need water in here. So let's try doing that. Water's pretty important. Let's clean up everything, please. We can close this off, but it's mostly this one that we need. Oh, and then we can't have water. Ah, for fuck's sake. So what I'll do, I'll build something here. Once everyone's done in here, or I'll put some water. Once this is done, I'll block this off, mop this up, change it with something, because it can't be water. Liquid. This needs to be water. Auto bottle, copy, paste. And this needs to be polluted water. Polluted water. Copy, paste. Question. How do I live without you? No, how do I... maybe I do a bottle filler. Is that what we're doing? I think so. you know, in case I need any of these liquids. Which I do, right? I have to fill up water. Also, where have they been getting water? That I want to know. Like, if they need water, where is it coming from? Also, why is there water right there? Where the hell? Oh, because there's steam up in this bitch because it's hot. Oh, no. Okay, we need to stop using this stuff. I see. Okay, so it should all eventually turn back into water. It's soaking up all the temperature. All right, I was like, oh no, what the hell is happening here? Did I set up? Yes, I did. Ooh, that's bad. Don't want that. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. But our polluted water, it hasn't started yet. Empty pipe. Fill that with water, fill that with water. Steam is in fact coming up here. Okay, I think I have to let it regulate because I fucked that up a little bit. No. You need to be... You just need polluted water. Don't do anything to it. But how much steam do we want in here? Let's pull out some little mathy stuff. So if we have 66 tiles, and say I want... Let's see, out of my... Yeah, see, look, I need to close this off. Of my 66 tiles, let me pull up my calculator, because I don't feel like actually doing math, so we're just going to trust computer. 66 tiles, say I want 150 kilos each, I need 9,900 kilos of water. And if I have 22 tiles here, so divide by 22, that means every tile here needs 450 kilos of water. Yes, it's very temperature. But we are in the micrograms, so I think we're almost there. And this is what I was fearing, is that steam would come over here and make this, and we would, and pop that, and we would be all fucked. So it looks like our cooling loop is good. But we'll leave those right there because we are going to be expanding the cooling loop, like over here. Just not yet. So 450 kilos, and we're almost out of steam because I need to block this off right here. Okay, so I guess we're not getting into this today, but that's okay. Yes. Bottles. Bottle stuff. So we're just getting the 450 water everywhere. And once we close this off, I can go back to making steel, because then we'll close this off, and then close it off completely. Change out this. This will slowly become steam, and then we'll enter the steam room. Bro, you are down to the micrograms. Figure out. Look, you're not even like liquiding. You're just being weird. As I say the word liquiding, as if that's something, right? This is like, okay, this isn't what I want, but that'll do. Did we print a dupe yet? Can we at least do that? Cooking. Projectile. We need a new dupe. Let me double check something. I think it's finally time that we get ourselves another guy. I think we name... Let me see, where's Hassan? Congratulations, your new name is the Pokemaniac. That's one of our guys. Oh, are we done? Nice. So now we can do that and do that. And I see we are at a good amount of liquid. Build this so that this is a vacuum. Because we're basically making this right here. More water, good. And we do need more steel, because we do need to stay in here, okay? What? Purple puddle nut, you fuck. Jeez. Get sand and table salt. Maybe you should stop doing table salt. If I were... scary. If I were to look at how much table salt we have, is it going to be wild? Okay, we do have this. We do have these little pockets here. So this is what we'll do. This will hold our liquid lock. So let's get rid of water here. Mop that up. Please stay. Please stay right there. And then we build it back and we put like gunk right here so that it can withstand the temperatures. It is getting very temperature in here. And then we can build more steel. Okay. Gunk it up, baby. Gunk goes there. And honestly, once we put down like the first piece of gunk, I think we'll be okay. Diamond press. What do we want next? This. And I think we do have enough databanks. We have 89 databanks. There we go. Once we have that first bit of gunk, I think we are good to resume operations. So let's do... Well, do I want... No, I think I want to make sure that we have enough water in here, because if I start rolling this through, it's going to heat up the water, turn it into steam, and my calculations are not going to be correct. And in fact, we're going to stop with the gunk. That's all we really need, that piece right there. Yeah, some of these things that you deal with vacuums and temperature, they are you gotta make sure that you're careful with them, because they can get a little crazy. Yeah, they're temperamental. All right, let's see how much table salt we have. 590 grams. That's not bad, but also each one takes 1 gram. So we have enough table salt for 590 tables. I think that's good. What did I say? 450? So we're at 350 right now. Good job, everybody. Get that water going in there. We have, let's make sure that we're doing good. We have this here. And this is all, I mean, it's not all for it, because this cooling loop is going to help us with Saturn critter traps, because we're going to make a bunch of hydrogen, because we don't want to depend on natural gas, because these guys are, they are, what's it called? They're limited, and we're going to be using a lot more power, especially because we're going to be running the refineries and like other shit, like how much power that draws. So yeah, we definitely need to overhaul our power, and we're going to start by getting the hydrogen. These guys can starve, that's okay. It's okay. Hey, look at all that salt. Oh, so apparently, updates are coming out for this wonderful game, and I'm pretty excited because I guess they're going to be including some more stuff for bionic dupes. Look at that, we are almost there. And this was just to make sure that we have 150 kilos of steam in each one of these tiles. So we need 450 kilos of water across all of this. But yeah, there's going to be some more updates that come out like in a couple weeks, I think. And yeah, some more bionic dupe stuff. Let's take care of that. Also, there was like a bridge here that I wanted to not have. There we go. Our freezer is still doing amazing. So we still have so much food. We have 2 million kilocalories. Did we build that? Yes. So let's get rid of the bridge, and then you guys will be okay there. Let's do what I think I want to do. Where's so in the middle? Oh, we also need some lights to make sure that you guys are doing good. So that's going to be in the middle, right? We're going to do that. And then automation, we're going to sense that we have some little doopies right there. Oh, okay. Guess not. Maybe that? Sure. And then, oh, how are we going to get power up there? Oh, that's silly. How are we doing? Oh, we are too much, but that's okay. And then let's get some automation. We're going to set up some filter gates. Filter. Other way around. And we're going to put it over the light. And then runs automation wire like that, right there. So now our guys can work faster. And then we'll set this up. Okay. All right, I think we're pretty set to make some more iron. Because we don't have any iron. So we're going to do all this. This will turn into steam. Ooh, hopefully it doesn't mess this up. Oh, please don't mess up my gunk. I'm a little worried. I guess we'll find out. The automation's working there, and there. So then we want storage bins. And I want a storage bin like this. And like this. And then we can do some things on the side there. Let's get you to be... Well... Okay, we'll go... No. We can only do a couple things. So they'll have to bring the ore here. Uh-oh. 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 I need to... 306, 306. What temperature is my gunk? What temperature is this water? Okay. No! What happened here? Ah. Okay, at least it didn't happen in here. I do need to check the temperatures. Okay, we have gunk at a really high temperature. I was hoping that this water would heat the fuck up. So let's turn this on. You need to be, if it's above, oh, whoa. If it's above 0, if it's above, because then it brings it down, brings our polluted water down to -14, which is okay. So we actually want, yeah, we'll keep you at 0. -2. Ah, okay, I need this to be steam. No! Everyone mop it! Get it out of my life! Man, I thought we were gonna be so good here. So yeah, everything here has to be steam. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Knock it off. Because you have gunk, let's go 1. You only get to build 1. Why are we not mopping it? We're gonna mop at a priority of 9. Just continue mopping everything. Get it all out of here. Because we need this whole room to be steam so that it eats the temperature really well and not just at these 2 blocks. Because this is a vacuum. Okay. So now we can repair stuff. Because there's no longer any petroleum. We're going to... Oh, can we put this? Yeah, we can. So now we can do this. Put this right here. Sure, see what that's like. Cool. And how much radiation did that block? Like none, right? How are we doing over here? Keep mopping that up, baby. And you? Oh my god, we cooled down the water already. And this is not... The water has not gone up in temperature. For fuck. For fuck! What if we... Here's what we'll do. This will go this way. And this cooling loop will come down. Ah. We'll break this. And we need some bridges, and I know I said I don't want bridges in my cooling loop, and I still don't. Okay, so it will come down this way, and then go up this way, and then... Oh my god, what is happening? Is this like... This is sulfur? This is solid sulfur. Okay, and then it'll go through there, and then it'll come down, cool down this, and then go directly up. And then it'll come down here, and directly up again. So then what I need is some of these guys. So we'll do 3 like that. Yeah. So we'll have 3 tiles there. In fact, a 4th one. And copper is also pretty good, so we'll do that. I think we need to get this petroleum out of here. So let's yeet. We're gonna yeet this petroleum off into the abyss. So here we go. Let's make sure all of this, we don't want the polluted water going in there at all. This needs to be petroleum. We need to get all that petroleum out of here. It needs to go. Okay, now that we've built all that, let's pause this. We're gonna come down here, reroute, and it'll go up and into that. And then same thing, reroute up into that, but we cancel the reconstructing, and then it'll go in, and then reroute down, up and up, like that. There we go. So now we can get rid of that pipe, and that one for now. Okay, so let's look at the temperature of some of this. We're cooling it down because we did have this bitch at -10. So this should be good. It is -4. It comes in here, eats all that heat, goes in there. We need this water to turn into steam. And I think that's where we're at. That should be good. And everything should get cooled down here. Relatively. Break that. Yes, we're getting all this fucking stuff out of here. And I think I'll actually keep that loop. So that we are in fact pulling that down. And it's good because, well, like, it is and it isn't. That's spooky because the thing is that I want this to be 0 degrees. I want this cooling loop to be 0 degrees. So are we just gonna be forever pumping 0 degrees into this? Because that's not what I want. Because I need to be using this 0 degrees to cool down the Saturn things. But that's what we're doing for now. As it cools down all this crud, and then this gunk is at a really high temperature. So I need... Can we keep doing this? Interesting. Can we pick all this? Is the sulfur at like a high temperature? No, it's cold. Because we're cooling it down. I just dumped all the sulfur over, or the petroleum, so now there's just like some petroleum freaking yeeted itself on over. So I did these things. I think I just kind of did these things at different, like, not at the right times, because I need this gunk to be hot so that I could heat up this water to turn it into steam to cool down the gunk. But then I just need a heat. I just need to absorb heat. So maybe we're on building the Saturn critter trap so that we can use this to cool it down, absorbing all the heat to cool it down, and heating this up, because we need to heat this up. Who would have thought that I would need to heat something up? Okay, so we want to plant these Saturn critter traps. What's it called? We want to plant them naturally? That's the word I'm looking for. So if I build them here, let me see. Because we only need 2. So then we need, this would be the tiles. This would be the tiles of the plants. And we don't need to get in there. So again, it's going to be another liquid lock. So we don't need to get in there as so we can put this right here. Because I like building everything like along this side here. And we will build, it'll be a bee tiny. It'll be a little bee guy sitting right here. I think we only need to make it like this big. So we might as well build this, right? Not this, though. And I need all the hydrogen. Yeah, we're going to pump out the hydrogen and shove it in here. I need you to be temperature. Damn, we cooled that down really fast. Let's make 1 iron. Well, what if we make gold? Because it only raises the temperature 13. So times 5. Yeah, I think we'll be okay to do that. You didn't explode. You're the one that exploded. So let's make some more gold, which will pump some more heat in. And you need more gunk. You need to be re-gunked. Oh, you need that. There you go. So let's get you bottle drained. And a liquid bridge. That. Look at our soul working. Here's my little worky. Oh, we got water almost boiling. Let's see. And then what we want to do is ship. I want to ship this stuff. Ship it. Ship it. Okay. So we can do this. Iron? No. Copper? No. Nickel? I mean, the plan is to put 2 right here and then ship it over. So let's get some nice furniture. Let's get metal blocks, right? I think we want to do metal because of the decor. Because we are very limited on decor space. So we want to do this. And you need more gunk. Nope. Gunk. Okay, let's keep doing gold because we're not raising the temperature too much, but we are starting to get this, and then it'll cool down these guys really fast. Actually, can we make it out of... No, we want decor plus 50%. Yeah. Okay. So then we'll put 2 more over here, and then that one, and we unfortunately can't put this guy. Well, like, we can. We would have to destroy this, but I don't want to do that, because that would look weird. What do we got going on over here? That's right, I was building this. But, like, this definitely needs my focus here, right? Yeah, let's make more gold. 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 Yes, yes, heat up, you fuck. So this is why I like having multiple, because it takes a while for the coolant to like travel around and come back, and so there's always someone that can like work on it. Or always a station where someone can work. There you go. That's what I was looking at. This is a mess. Yeah, I was gonna say, where's Stila? She needs to get her fucking ass over here. Output pipe full, so that means that you can actually stop. And let's deconstruct the liquid bridge. And then we will get these guys out. And we are building some decor. There's too much negative here that this isn't going to do anything for us. But we're trying. Let me see the decor value. We're at negative 480. Holy shit. These are doing nothing for us. It's okay if we build enough, right? It should help. If we build a bunch like down here as well. Work errand. I think we got all this water heating up real good. Output pipe full. So we need to drain that one. We can also probably get like a small portrait right here. Because I do want to get the conveyor loaders. We probably shouldn't do gold. Well, oh look! Ooh, it is, ooh, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay, let's do like 20. And then that gunk sits there. That's a vacuum. This is amazing. It's working exactly as intended. Yeah, I just needed it to, you know, get to temperature. And watch, like, as the steam heats up here, it cools it down. Oh, man. Hold on, let me see. So this gunk comes out at 160, and it comes back in at 108. So it drops off 60 degrees. This is good. We're finally doing it, man. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get some shipping going on. Because we're making like a shit ton of gold, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. And let's get the shipping, and I want it onto this rail, I believe, because this is the rail that shoves everything. Yes. And this will get... Oh, in fact, let's see. Let's look at some of the furniture. Can we put canvas right there? No. So we might as well put little storage bins. I really wanted the decor to not be this fucking bad. But, sorry kids. What we can do is probably set up that we want all of the ore to sit here. So it'll sit on the ground. Look at that, we got 3 little guys here working on all this gold. That's great. Let's turn all this stuff. Oh my god, that's fantastic. So now the real test though is gonna come from, hold on, this is going in at 132 and coming back at 106. I think aluminum actually would have been better, right? Because it does have the, click on that, because of the, look at that. It's, oh my god, we need aluminum. We need aluminum so bad. Don't we have an aluminum volcano? Iron volcano, aluminum. Holy fuck. We need to be working on that volcano. So let's work on this one, but we're going to go backwards. 2, 3. And then up. And then how much? It's going to be 5. And then up. and then like that. But we will do that. And we're gonna put gold. Yeah, you're gonna be all gold. You're gonna be gold. I think that's gonna be the first volcano that we work on, that aluminum one. Okay, we want all metals. We want refined metals here. Except for iron. And steel. Where's steel? Manufactured? Yes. There you go. Send it home. And this is going to be 4. Not uranium more. Is this really working? 132 comes back. It's not dropping off as much as I'd like. Oh, you're stupid. You're gonna be sweep only. Let's put you on 6. Because these are 5s. So all the metal ore. Oh, can we get a tidying? Increased strength, allergic to floral scent. He'll be okay. Joshua? Welcome, Joshua. Joshua, you will now be part of... You will now get your ass to the gym. So you're gonna only want to operate. You want to operate, Joshua. And these are priority 9. And only you can come do this, Joshua. You are the lone person that can do that. And Joshua, you will now be put... Actually, you're fine on that. I better not see you going anywhere else, Joshua. In fact, this is open, except to Joshua. There you go. You got a job to do, Josh. Nice. We're making a lot of gold. Also, can we like build this? Why are you guys not? How come we don't want to build this to get all of our stuff back in? Sorry, I'm like really going. I think I'm definitely out of time because we've just been doing so much stuff. All these farms are dying, but we have so much feather fiber, so we're obviously working something great, right? But we'll go ahead and call it here because we built this little fucking monstrosity. It's not the best, but it's honest work. It ain't much, but it's honest work. And hopefully we can hopefully we can make some steel out of it, because we can get the 3rd aqua tuner in there, cover it up, and then the most important part is that we start getting this aluminum. Oh, are you like stuck, Purple? I'm pretty sure Purple Puddle Nut is stuck. So someone go save her. Look at that, they're on their way. Just kidding, they're not. Oh, Freya is. There you go, Purple. But we will tame these volcanoes so that we can get aluminum, so that I could get really good heat conductivity going on in here, and then the steel will be really good. We do need to kind of suffer a little bit. We'll be going like a little slow. We're not going to be doing this. Well, I wonder if I could put like a shut-off valve. Would that be better? Like if I do a shut-off valve right here to make sure that the water is going in there. at a low temperature. Also, I think we'll be okay if we do just run pipes all right here. So that way we're not transferring the heat. And then it does come and cool this down. Okay, I think we're good, especially because we're gonna have 3 aqua tuners. We'll just be cooling the world, basically, with this setup. But eventually, I think I can, like, close this off. And maybe even... Yeah. We can close it off. Wait, no, because I didn't set up only 3 spots. Either way, I can close it. It'll be closed. Check those. But yeah, thanks thanks for watching as we built this refinery setup. We had a little bit of hiccups. We have to make sure that you have enough temperature in here, that you have to make sure that it's hot enough that you're able to. Let's make 1 steel each. We'll go 2 steel. Yeah, you just got to make sure. Wait, before we actually, well, I'll be doing all this testing and stuff off camera, but you just got to make sure that you take this kind of slowly. You got to watch the temperatures. You can't let them overheat. As I was breaking everything, make sure everything's cooled. I know temperature can be, it's like daunting a little bit, but there's a lot of guides out there. That are just really helpful. A lot of different ways to be like, yeah, this is how you can make like your first few batches of steel. Let's watch this. Let's watch this real quick. So the gunk is, what are we gunking at? Oh my god, what are we? I want to see. No, not properties. Status. We have gunk at 117. Okay, gunk's at 117. And we will now come out at 311, for fuck's sake. But it comes back at 130. Holy shit. Now imagine if we had aluminum. And now, so it basically only raised 10 degrees. And this steam is real steaming. And we're making the power. Actually, we are probably burning through power. No. Yes? Kinda. I don't think we should be doing... I didn't think about power. Let's keep going, because we need all that steel. Yeah, thanks, I think... Wait, what is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is pretty successful. It's successful enough. I might as well get rid of these and make sure that we have enough, like... Yeah. Here's what we'll do. Goodbye. I'm sorry. I thought it would be good, but it's useless. What are you? Insufficient resources? We don't have enough iron. We can keep, like... Yeah, we'll keep some things in there. But we're making a lot of steel. We got 1160 steel. We're doing good. Yeah, I keep dragging it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you stay tuned for the next episode where we'll be tackling these volcanoes. In between episodes, I'll make sure that we're getting enough steel, that we're aqua tunering really well. We're getting this going on, and then enough steel so that we could tackle these volcanoes without being like, oh fuck, we don't have enough, right? You know, dumb shit like that. So yeah, hope to see you guys in the next episode, and until then, stay stringy.